Pyong pyong! Hello everyone! This was originally streamed on my Twitch, so without further ado, please enjoy and let's get into it! Oh, okay, so giving a gift just gives me stuff, just in addition to... Takumi! Wanna take a ride with me? Let's do it! A ride? Sounds fun. Do I just get on your bike? Hell no! I never ride two asses to a seat. You know what? I'm pretty sure that's a safety thing, not riding two people on the same bike. Then how am I gonna ride with you? Ain't it obvious? You're gonna leg it right beside my bike. There's no way I could keep up. I'm not trying to set a running record. I was just playing, man. I'll let you ride behind me. Just be careful not to fall off. Why didn't you just say that? After that, I enjoyed a ride with Takemaru. Your experience unlocks the keyword vehicle. Oh! Keywords can be used to create new gifts. Try out different keywords and see what you can come up with. Oh, interesting. Okay. So that's the... Oh my god, there's so much to do in this.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
I feel like
when
looking at all the
attack,
gifting
so
options and
rest
all
up
the other
while you
options, I'm
still
like, oh my
can.
god, there's so much to do.
Well then, good night.
Honestly, I'm a little overwhelmed, but it's okay. I'm gonna do my best and figure this out. Today went by in a flash. One thing concerns me though. I haven't seen anyone from the non-fighting group all day. I hope they're okay. They've been locked in their rooms. I doubt Hiroko would stop with the cafeteria. She could have forbidden them from using the other facilities as well. What's her next move going to be? Will all this really motivate them to get on the battlefield with the rest of us? There's not much I can do about it for now. I'll just have to see how it goes. With nothing else to do, I got into bed, and within a few minutes I was fast asleep. Day 11. Heck yeah!
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to
Rise and shine!
Get ready for your 11th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
I was right! The suit was new just for the 10th. That's fun.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
It's so
Be
funny.
ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
He's so dramatic in the best way. Alright, let's see what's happened to the poor non-fighters today. Time to get up. Just as I was hoisting myself out of bed and getting to my feet, something interrupted the quiet morning atmosphere. Oh! Sounds like someone's here, but... it's quiet. Too quiet. Something doesn't feel right. Oh god, the music just changed and got all creepy. Is it the ghost? I took a few hesitant steps towards the door. Then, took a deep breath and opened it, only to find... Oh, Darumi. Darumi? Is something wrong?
Oh, Takumi, you sweet summer child, you. You really haven't noticed? I'm exhausted. I can't take it anymore. So hey, you wanna come die with me?
Huh?
Once we're dead, the pain will be gone. I'll finally be at peace. Come on! It'll only hurt for a second. Let's just die. Die, 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 die,
What in the world? Hey, hold on a minute!
Kidding. Man, you should have seen your face. You've been tummy meat.
The sigh of relief.
How was it? I totally had you, didn't I? This joke first thing would help cheer you up.
That was hardly what I'd call a nice joke.
Hey!
What are you doing here anyway?
Question from our glorious leader. She told me to get all the non-fighters together in the cafeteria.
Really? Hiroko's letting them back in?
To be honest, though, it's kind of a drag. Think you could help me out? Misery loves company, right? Didn't Confucius say that once?
You've got a weird way of asking for help, but I guess I can lend you a hand.
Gracias, muchacho. Now I won't have to go through with my contingency plan. Oh, well, there's always next time. Tell Kaku and Tsubasa what's up. All right. Get this one.
Darumi waved goodbye with a cheery smile, completely at odds with the creepy stuff she'd been saying. I just have to tell Gaku and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria, right? That should be easy enough. I'd better get going. Alright. Oh, no, they're over here. They are here. These two. Alright. Gaku. This is Gaku's room. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the bell by the side of the door. Ding dong. After a little while, the door slowly opened.
Oh, it's just you. What do you want?
Hiroko says she wants everyone to meet up in the cafeteria.
For real? Too? What she want this time? I just know it's nothing good. That girl's got it in for me. And it's not just her either. I bet all of you think us non-fighters nothing but dead weight.
No, not really.
I've said this before, but you guys are the weird ones. You know that, right? Regular people don't just go from living normal lives to fighting monsters without a second thought.
I get what you mean, but...
Fine. Hiroko wants us in the cafeteria. I'll go. If I don't, it'll only get worse for me, right? Oh man, what rotten luck.
Okay. After several dramatic groans, Gaku skulked off in the direction of the cafeteria. Were the we're the weird ones for fighting? Don't go thinking I don't know that. I'm not doing this just because I enjoy it. This is Tsubasa's room. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the bell by the side of the door. Bing bong. After a little while, the door opened with a clatter.
Takumi? What is it?
I'm on messenger duty. Hiroko wants us all to meet up in the cafeteria.
All of us? Even the non-fighters? Yesterday she told us we weren't allowed to leave our rooms. Has she taken that back?
Hiroko said that? She really has been cracking the whip. Who knows? Maybe she wants to apologize. She has been pretty harsh on you guys lately.
Come on. You don't believe that? This is Hiroko we're talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Just so you know, no matter what she does to us, I'm not joining the fight. I can't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. That kind of stuff just isn't possible for me.
Still looking like she might burst into tears at any moment, Tsubasa slunk off in the direction of the cafeteria. Alright, I've done what Darumi asked me to. I should head to the cafeteria with the rest of them. Why is Hiroko getting us all together, though? I can't imagine I'm going to like what happens next. I can't either. Oh, we are in for trouble, boys. Here we go. And... Alright, everyone's here. I guess now we'll find out what this emergency meeting is all about. What is Hiroko up to this time? Hey, can we have something to eat before we start? I'm so hungry, I'm getting stomach cramps. Of course. I wouldn't want you to think I'm totally heartless. Here, some disposable chopsticks I found in the trash. Feel free to grill them, or have them raw if you prefer. You are totally heartless! Hiroko, please, give them some real food. I can't bear to see them like this. Very well. Help yourself to dry bread. 1 per person. Just 1 slice each? We may have surplus food supplies in the refrigerator, but that doesn't mean they're unlimited. We need to use our resources wisely. Wasting them on freeloaders would be the same as throwing them away. Freeloaders? Come on. That's fair. I've always been a useless freeloader. Even the air I breathe could probably be used more productively somewhere else. Let's move on. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here today. I am, but I'm gonna ask around. Oh? Oh. What is this all about? Not that I really care. Either way, it won't affect me or my dear sister. Let's hear what Hiroko has to say.
Lots of characters is a little too big, don't you think? Maybe we should make some cuts.
Actually, for what it's worth, this cast of characters is rather small for the pool of Zero Escape and Danganronpa respectively, so I'm expecting new faces eventually. She's really acting like she owns the place now. Guess I can't hurt her hear her out though. Okay. So, why did you ask us to come here?
Gaku, Tsubasa, Ima, Kako, and Shoma, the non-fighters as we've been calling you, I have decided
You are going to leave this school. Huh?
what do you mean leave?
You're kicking us out? Kicking you out? What a delightful turn of phrase. Yes, I'm kicking you out, and if you won't leave of your own accord, I will make you. That's all I have to say. Why don't you get going and save us all a lot of trouble? What? Right now? Hiroko, have you lost your mind? Why would you do that to our friends? What do you think? Why do you think? They've been brought here for one purpose and one purpose only. To fight. Anyone who can't or won't do that has no place here. So why not get rid of them? If the invaders get distracted by hunting them down in the ruins outside, at least they'll be serving a purpose. What? As decoys? Try to stay alive as long as you can. The less time the invaders spend on the school, the better. You can't just use us like that! You should be grateful. I'm giving you a chance to make yourselves useful. Even then, I doubt I'd make much difference. I'd just get stepped on like a cockroach, like the cockroach I am, and that'll be the end of it. Hiroko, are you for real right now? You can't go through with this. It's going too far. Don't waste my time with meaningless objections. I'm leading this school now, and what I say goes. Don't think. Don't argue. Just obey my orders. But it's so extreme. Can't you go a little easier on us? You really don't understand the position you're in, do you? Let me ask you a question. Why should we be expected to fight to protect you when you do nothing in return? Well, you see? Now, no excuses. Pack up whatever personal belongings you have and leave. Seriously? Right now? If such a simple task is beyond you, I don't mind helping you along. I'll make you leave by force if necessary. Wait! Hiroko, please. This is all too sudden. Can't you just give them some more time? Time for what? Well, if you spring this on them out of the blue, the lesson won't really sink in, you know. All right. You've got 5 days. Huh? 5 days. You've got until day 16 to make your choice. Fight alongside us or leave forever. Just 5 days? If you do decide to fight, I'll give you a little test on that day instead. I wouldn't want you telling me what I want to hear and going back on it later. What kind of test? You'll find out when the time comes. I think that covers everything. As for the rest of you, remember to stay on guard in case there's an attack today. With her customary brusque attitude, Hiroko said all she had to say and left without another word. This is just too cruel. We're supposed to be comrades. Friends. Friends. Here, right. I bet you can't wait to get rid of us. That's not true. If we all work together, I'm sure we can get Hiroko to change her mind. Come on, man. You really think she's gonna back down now? We still have to try. Just let it go, okay? If we're getting kicked out, we're getting kicked out. Nothing we can do about it. Makes no difference if it's now or in 5 days. It's still better than being forced to fight. Are you sure about that? I mean, once you get outside school grounds. Oh, I know. Jeez, it's bad enough we're gonna die out there. I don't need you reminding me. Whatever, I'm done. This school, this war, this whole saving humanity thing. I could go to hell for all I care. My whole life's just been one long string of rotten luck. Why does bad stuff always happen to me? It'd be better if I ended up a billionaire or something in my next life. After everything I've been through, I deserve to catch a break. Still raving to himself, Gaku stomped away, as if unwilling to hear us out as Haruka had been.
He's sure freaking out, huh?
I think I know how it feels. Not that I'm putting Gaku in the same category as a sniveling worm like me. But I get what it's like to be so totally unsuited for combat that you can't even imagine having to fight for your own survival. Even our peaceful modern-day society was too competitive for me. How am I supposed to cope with the front lines of an actual war? Don't talk like that. You can't just give up. I wouldn't call it giving up. I'm just recognizing my limits. Too useless to live, too cowardly to die. It's a miracle I even made it this far in life. Well, not so much a miracle as an unfortunate oversight. This is simply nature's way of correcting it. Shoma gave a formal bow and left, making as little noise as possible. Shoma. I get where Hiroko's coming from. You know, it's not fair for us to hang back and let you do all the fighting. But doing anything else is really out of the question for me. Seriously, it's just not going to happen. Tsubasa. I think I must have been sent here by mistake or something. It was probably only a matter of time before I got kicked out anyway. That's the same as saying you don't care if you die out there, you know. Yeah, but at least then it'll all be over. At least then I won't have to deal with all these confusing feelings anymore. I could see the tears welling up in Tsubasa's eyes. Before I could say anything to comfort her, she was gone too. We sure do have a lot of Debbie Downers here, don't we? Given the circumstances, I guess that's only natural. You used to be one of us, Mr. Altsky. Why'd you have to betray us and join the Battle Freaks? I don't think I betrayed you exactly.
Oh, what should we do, brother dearest?
Don't worry about a thing, sister dearest. I have a foolproof plan. You do? Yes, but I'm afraid I can't say any more than that. The element of surprise is a big part of it. Fine, keep your secrets. But you know there's still time to change your mind, right? I don't think so. Even if we do get thrown out of here, that hellish wasteland will be a paradise as long as I'm with my dear sister. As such, there's nothing more to discuss. We'll be going back to our rooms now. Be sure to fight with all your might to protect us from the invaders. Okay. The Tsukimo twins left the cafeteria arm in arm, each wearing a different expression, like a pair of sock and buskin masks. Damn, ain't a single one of them willing to fight, not even to save their own skins.
Hey!
I don't think Hiroko was bluffing either. If they don't come around, she really will force them to leave. But 5 days. Is there anything we can do?
She gave us that extension pretty easily, don't you think?
Now that you mention it, Takumi barely had to say anything to get her to go along with it. Maybe she was expecting us to plead on their behalf. This could be another part of her plan. I think Hiruko wants us to use these 5 days to convince the others to join the fight. So that's why she agreed to it right after I stepped in. She was planning to give us that time all along. We're all just dancing to her tune, huh? Man, that pisses me off. I don't like it either, but if we want to save anyone, this is the only way.
Okay, but how's that gonna work exactly? None of them seemed like they were gonna budge on this.
Yeah, I wonder why they're so dead set against fighting. I I can only imagine it must be for personal reasons.
Ah.
In that case, we'll need to get them to share what those reasons are before we can begin to convince them. But, yeah, they don't seem like they're willing to spill the beans. You're right. We need to get them to open up to us first. I have an idea. Why don't we sneak them some food? Food? Yeah, I'm sure they're all starving. If we can fill their bellies, there's a chance we'll get them to open up to us a little.
Tempt them with some bait, huh? Sounds like a plan. At least it's simple.
So we gain their trust with food and then try to convince them to fight? Sounds like a major hassle. Alright, who do we get to do this? In response, all eyes in the room turned towards me. I should have seen this coming. Alright, I'll do it. Sorry, but you heard Ima. They already consider me a traitor. I probably wouldn't get anywhere with them. All this subtlety and plan crap really ain't my thing. And you know Darumi'd only make it worse.
We didn't even have to come up with my...
We'll still help you in any way we can, of course. Yeah, you can count on us. Not like we got anything better to do.
It'd only reverse your social links with me if you tried to do it all yourself at this point.
Thanks, guys. We've got 5 days. Let's make the most of them. So it's up to me to convince the non-fighters to start fighting. I'll work something out. I have to keep believing that. After taking a moment to outline our goals going forward, Eto, Takamaru, Darumi, and I went back to our rooms. 5 days. Just 5 days to turn everything around. Convincing the whole group right away is probably too much to ask for. I should pick 1 or 2 of them to focus on. Tsubasa, Shoma, Gaku, Kako, and Ima. Those are the 5 I'm trying to persuade. Of the list, Tsubasa seems the easiest to persuade. She doesn't seem as stubborn as the others. If I give her an impassioned plea, she might come around. Okay, the first one I'm going to try to convince is Tsubasa. With that decided, I should head over to her room. I'm sure she's hungry. If I bring her some food, I bet she'll at least hear me out. Let's go! Tsubasa. Ding dong! I rang the doorbell to Tsubasa's room. After a short while, the door slowly opened.
What is it, Takumi? Is it Hiroko again? If you don't mind, I just want to be left alone.
Actually, I came here on my own. Here, I brought you something. I figured you'd be hungry.
Are those sandwiches for me?
Yeah, I thought we could sit and eat together. It's just that I don't want Hiroko to catch us, so would you mind letting me in?
Welcome to my room, you beautiful sandwiches! You too, Takumi.
What am I, a consolation prize? Honestly, yeah, I would like the sandwiches too. The moment the door closed, Tsubasa pounced on the sandwiches. Oh my god, look at her room. It's got so many cute, like, the mechanical workshop. Oh, it's so cute.
It's what I've been craving moist bread since we got here. I never want to see dry bread again. It makes my mouth feel like sandpaper.
She must have been starving. She scarfed down the sandwiches in less than a minute.
Oh, I'm stuffed. Thanks, Takumi. You're a lifesaver. Now I don't have to eat dry bread today.
Have you just been living on dry bread since Hiroko banned you from the cafeteria?
Yeah, that bread is so dry. I had a nightmare last night where I was stranded in the desert. Hey, wouldn't be too much to ask you to bring over some moist bread from time to time.
No problem. I can try to sneak you some bread or rice balls. But in exchange, would you open up to me?
Huh? Open up to you? About what?
The reason why you won't fight. If you have some reason, I'd love for you to tell me.
I should have expected this. This is what you were after from the start. The sandwiches would have bribed me for information.
Sorry, Tsubasa. I know I'm taking advantage of your desperation here, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I just want to understand where you're coming from.
Okay, fine. But in exchange, I'm going to want some more moist bread later.
She let out a deep, resigned sigh and began to share her inner thoughts.
Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to stay where it's safe while you guys go out there and fight. But fighting is a difficult thing for me. It's a physical thing.
Huh?
What do you mean? Tsubasa?
I can't keep it down.
Keep it down?
When I get nervous, it comes out. And not just a little bit.
Hey!
When what comes out? I don't understand what you...
Puke!
Oh my gosh.
Puke! I puke!
Oh my god, poor thing.
Uh,
Huh?
That's just how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl.
Girl? Honestly? Same. When I get anxious, I also puke. That is totally understandable. Oh, I feel her so much. Come to think of it, Tsubasa is always retching.
That's why if I ever fought the invaders, I'd turn the battlefield into a sea of vomit. You really want to get showered by my puke? Would you even be able to fight under those conditions? What if I got puke into your eyes?
Could you take medicine or something?
It's a physical thing. And medicine doesn't help the issue. I've tried all sorts of things since I was little, but none of them worked. When I get worked up, it just comes out. Even now, just picturing myself fighting the invaders.
Are you okay? Oh god. Tsubasa vomited all over the floor. Oh god. She immediately pushes me out of her room, tears welling in her eyes. I kind of hope her like, special form will be just like projectile vomit as her power. I know that sounds horrible, but I feel like that'd be kind of funny. Ooh, that was a tough thing to live with. She vomits whenever she's nervous. She's right that she won't be able to fight if she's constantly puking. Can't blame her for refusing. But there's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. It didn't seem like she was unwilling to fight. If only I could find a way to suppress her nausea. How, though? Puking is... Puking? Ito! How long have you been there? I just came by to see if I could help with anything. So what is this about puking? I hate to air out someone's personal health struggles, but this doesn't seem like something I can solve on my own. Maybe I can ask him for advice. Alright, just keep this between us, but... I proceed to tell Eito about Tsubasa's tendency to puke. I see. So that's what she's been dealing with. That sounds tough. Yeah, I want to help her, but I don't know how. She hasn't found a successful remedy on her own, right? In that case, maybe it's better we just assume she's going to vomit and planned around that instead. Exactly what I was thinking. Her power is projectile puke.
Huh?
What do you mean? Like have her bring a high-quality sick bag or something. Sick bag? Like the bags they have on buses? I suppose if she used the bag when she had to, she wouldn't have to worry about getting puke everywhere. But do they even have sick bags here? High-quality ones at that. What about using that gift-o-matic in the rec room? The gift-o-matic? Yeah, if they don't have them here, we just need to make them. Seems like it's able to make most things. It's worth looking into. We headed over to the rec room together to check the gift-o-matic. I bet it's gonna need like a key item. Fashionable sick pouch! Oh wait, this is so cute! It looks like a fashionable sick pouch at first glance, but it contains an odor and liquid-proof barf bag. It can be fully washed for maximum cleanliness. A fashionable sick pouch. This looks perfect. Tsubasa is sure to open up if we give this to her as a present.
Huh?
The materials we need are string, a plastic bag, and a fashionable pouch. String and plastic bag seem easy enough to find, but a fashionable pouch may prove tricky. If anyone's likely to have a pouch, it'd be a girl. Maybe I can negotiate a trade of some sort. I'll look for a fashionable pouch if you can handle the string and plastic bag. And so, Eito and I split up together the materials we need to make the sick bag. My waiter sparked. I guess I'll just ask everyone. Give Tsubasa a heartfelt gift to persuade her. Talk to the other characters to gather information about what you should get her. You might also need to go exploring to get the materials you need to make the gift. Give everything you have to persuade Tsubasa. Okay. Well, let's talk to everyone then. If we benefit from talking to everyone, let's talk to everyone. Shoma, here we go. Oh. Okay, so if they're in their rooms, I cannot talk to them. Dang. That explains why the twins are out, because I bet you Kako's the one who's gonna have what we need for it. Anyway. Oh, I quite literally have to talk to everyone. Here we go. Look, Takumi. I found a plastic bag. Nice one, Eito. One item down. Let's keep this up. Where should I look next? Any ideas? You seem pretty upbeat. I don't know. I'm just having fun. It feels like a treasure hunt. I spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I never got to hang out with friends like this. I mean, we're not exactly playing around here, but whatever. He did find one of the items after all. She is definitely not gonna have it. I gotta go find her. Darumi, where are you? Aha!
Huh?
Darumi, do you have a fashionable pouch? If you do, could I have it?
I don't use them. I just dump all my makeup in a bag. I even throw my mirror in there, raw dog. So I always end up cutting my finger on the cracked surface.
Right. You should be careful. I always imagined that all girls carried around pouches and accessory bags. I guess that's not the case. What did you expect? It's Darumi.
I mean, I might not have one, but I've got some ideas where you might find a pouch.
Huh?
Really?
Look around where we found Eito. I found what looked like a dilapidated cosmetic shop. I'm impressed with us, so I could maybe go pick something up from there later.
Can you tell me where it is? I got the general coordinates of the cosmetic shop from Darumi. If I can't find a pouch somewhere inside the school, I'll go check out this place later. Nice. Okay. And... Takemaru. How's it going, Takumi? Are you getting anywhere with them? Still working on it. I talked to Tsubasa, but it's a little complicated. I have a feeling she'll choose to fight. I have a feeling that she will choose to fight with us. Yeah, bike lovers ain't no cowards. Bike lovers? Does Tsubasa like bikes? I mean, all vehicles, really. She's a huge mech geek. She really knows her shit. Never met a girl who knew more about bikes than me. That much, huh? Apparently her grandpa runs a workshop. She's hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic. You know, I vaguely recall her saying something like that before.
I wonder if the workshop's still standing after all that.
Workshop.
Oh, it's just a little garage I run with my grandpa. We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too. I've always liked tinkering with machines, so I've been watching my grandpa work ever since I was little.
Her grandpa's workshop, huh? I should file this information away. It might help me convince her. By the way, Takemaru, do you know where I could find a fashionable pouch? A what? Yeah, I knew it was a long shot. Takemaru, oh, what? I love that for him. Alright. Kako's probably the character who actually would know where to get a fashionable pouch.
A fashionable pouch? I don't have anything like that. I've never even used one before.
Not even once? We don't even carry around bags or wallets.
We would only be targeted by robbers if we did.
We tie all our valuables to our bodies so they're secure. That's just being street smart.
Yes, we literally kept things on our person.
Reminds me of the nights we spent sleeping on the streets. Me snuggling up against my sister dearest. Wait, sleeping on the streets? Were you guys homeless? Is that why you guys are so close? Were you guys, like, homeless teenagers? Oh, that makes so much sense now. Why they're so weird and why they're so protective of each other. Oh.
We were pressed up very close.
What kind of horrible struggles did these two go through?
You can have this piece of string. I recommend you tie your valuables to your thigh.
Thanks, I'll do that. Well, I didn't find a pouch. I managed to get some string. That's progress, at least. Well, we got string and a plastic bag. We came up short on the fashionable pouch. Yeah, but I got a lead on where we might be able to find one. According to what Darumi told me, there's a cosmetics shop where we found Ito outside the school. We'll go check it out tomorrow. Nighttime announcement! Nighttime announcement! Oh, dang it, no. Morning announcement. No! I didn't even get my announcements. That's how they're saving voiceover power. They didn't have one for the 12th day. That's how they're saving the VA budget. Ready to go hunt for that fashionable pouch, Takumi? Okay. Yeah, let's go. Oh, nothing more for you to do in the schoolyard. Alright, let's go. Treasure chest spaces will now appear during explanations. Landing on one will grant you a key item needed to unlock a gift. Okay. Okay, let's head for the cosmetics shop. Somewhere around the spot where we found you. Then it should be in that direction. Ah, there's the treasure spot I have to land on. Are there any other treasure spots? Wait, I just realized how goofy the Takumi TV is. It's so silly. Alright. Ooh, there are tons of treasure chests. How many others are easy to get to? Ooh, that one has a lot of hardcore monsters. Oh, they're all surrounded by hardcore monsters. Okay. For now, let's just go with the intended route. 3. And then 2. You find an old recycling machine. Put material inside and split to do. You got back scrap pots.
I'll take this with me.
Oh, shoot. Oh no, you dropped your bag. Everything fell into a nearby pot. Just let it go. Lost scrap parts. That's totally fine. Oh. Oh, hey, Monopoly. Very much so.
What?
Torn dress. Oh, okay. You find an old recycling machine. Put some materials in it.
I'll take this with me.
Okay, you know what? We have a little bit of time. Where's the next nearest treasure spot? It's over there. Let's try and get that one too before we go. That shouldn't be too hard. Maybe, if I haven't locked myself in. Continue exploration. Yep, let's go. Okay. You find a cowboy-looking invader. It's even wearing a 10-gallon hat. It doesn't seem to have noticed you. Sneak past it and move on. Oh, dang it. Yes! Yes! Oh, that was so lucky. Alright, that's gonna land me on the occurrence, which sucks. You find an old slot machine. It will give you a prize if you line up 3 of the same pictures. Cherries. Ooh, BP token. Ooh, I didn't die. I didn't take damage. This game has friendly fire, right? I don't know if it has friendly fire. Oh my god, it may. I know in the exploration portions you can accidentally hurt your teammates, but I don't know if it has, like, friendly fire. I don't think the battle segments do, but it would be funny. It would be funny. A detriment for me, because I'd end up dying constantly. But you know what? It would be very funny. Do I want to go all the way over here? No, I think 2 is enough. Let's not push our luck. Let's just go back to where we actually need to go. Okay, here we go. And clock. You found a plushie abandoned on the roadside. It looks like an invader. Sure is creepy. Pick it up. You got the invader plushie. Alright. I didn't need my BP gold token, so that's good.
I'll take this with me.
Plushie! Alright. Let's keep moving. You got a fashionable pouch. Look, Takumi. We got a fashionable pouch. Now we have all the materials we need. Let's get back to the rec room and make that gift for Tsubasa. Probably should have gone around and gotten more stuff, but that's okay. Good enough. Alright, fashionable pouch. Craft the fashionable pouch. Huh. Doesn't look like it needs any of my items, so that's nice. Crafting complete!
Aha!
Yes! We made a fashionable sick pouch! We did it, Takumi! I'm sure Tsubasa will feel relieved when we give this to her. Yeah! It'll eliminate her issue with fighting with us. Of course, just because we eliminate her reason for not fighting doesn't necessarily mean she'll join us. If it comes to it, you're going to have to remind Tsubasa of her reason for fighting. Yeah? What's that? The important people we left behind at the Tokyo residential complex. The things we need to protect. I'm sure if you remind her of that, she'll get on board. The important people we left back in the Tokyo residential complex. So someone like what Kadoa is to me. Not only do we eliminate her reason for not fighting, we need to remind her that she has a reason to fight too. Seems pretty challenging. I guess there's no point in being negative. I'll go swing by her place then. Hey there, buddy. Ah, sorry. Takumi, why did you come back? Look, I'm sorry, but could you give up trying to get me to fight? You saw it for yourself. I puked all over the place. Having a pukey girl like me on the battlefield is only going to cause everyone trouble. Wait, you're giving this to me? Wow, it's such a cute pouch. But why are you giving me this? Wait, are you trying to bribe me again? You don't need to be so alarmed. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. Could you tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting? Say the right things. Ooh, this is the debate portion. So she shares her worries and convinces her to fight. You can choose what to say by pressing this twice. Any number of options may increase the conversation progresses. If you choose the right responses, the persuasion weight will increase. Bring the gauge to 100. Even if you fail, you'll be able to try again from the last failure point. So don't worry, just do your best. Okay, that's lovely. Whoa. Begin persuasion. I already told you why I can't fight.
It's because it comes out when I get nervous. I start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. I know I'm going to puke if I ever fight against those invaders. And it's gonna get everywhere. I mean, I don't mind if I puke on myself, but I know you guys would get caught in the crossfire. Puke flies farther
Oh my
than you
gosh.
think. Plus, it smells and it's slippery. No, there's no way I can fight. I'm just gonna do everyone a favor and leave the school without a fuss.
Oh, Oh, okay. So I need to respond in the moment. Wait, Tsubasa, give me another chance. Oh, okay. Thought of troubling others with her puking mortifies Tsubasa, but she doesn't need to worry about that. If she uses what I gave her, she shouldn't have to be afraid of puking anymore. Okay, so this is retry persuasion. Okay, so this is, oh god, sorry, I hit the table again.
Because it comes out when I get nervous.
So essentially, I have to
I start
actively
puking
choose
like a
during the
fountain in a
conversation.
fancy park. I know I'm going to puke if I ever fight against those invaders. And it's gonna get everywhere. I mean, I don't mind if I puke on myself, but I know you guys would get caught in the crossfire. Puke flies farther than you think.
Just use a sick bag.
Just use that sick bag.
What? This is a sick bag? It's a fashionable sick pouch. I know it just looks like a regular accessory pouch.
Never seen a sick bag that looked this cute. I wouldn't even be embarrassed to carry this around in public.
If you're gonna spew into this. That way you won't cause trouble for anyone else. You can puke whenever you need to.
You don't need to be afraid anymore.
Oh. So, how about it, Tsubasa? Will you fight alongside us now? Tsubasa?
I'm sorry, Takumi. I know you went through all of this trouble and everything, but I really don't think I can fight.
Why not? Your puking issue should be solved now.
I can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. I'm sure everyone would make fun of me.
Of course. What Tsubasa can't handle isn't the puking itself, but that everyone would see her doing it.
I know that now's not the time to be embarrassed, and that there's a part of me that wants to get out there and fight with you.
But I can't handle getting teased for my puking anymore.
Oh, poor baby girl. Her voice is trembling. She must have suffered a lot because of her nervous stomach. I'm here if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your ailment.
I don't mind telling you, but it's kind of a bummer.
I need to eliminate Tsubasa's hang-ups with her vomiting and get her to join the fight. I've got to try this again.
You want to know my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette.
Oh, that's so mean!
All the bullies in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time I puked in public. Like, how someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me
Oh, this is
Pukette,
so
or
sad!
boys would loudly exclaim how the class
Oh my god,
smelled
this
like
poor
puke.
girl!
It was hard each time I lost a friend, and
We wouldn't make fun of you. Oh, there's probably a better
We
option.
wouldn't make fun of you.
I trust you, but I don't know about the others. A few of them could be mean. What if they gave me another cruel nickname? If someone ever called me Pukette, I'd probably puke and cry on the spot. No! I'm too scared. I can't do it. I don't want to get ostracized for puke.
I'll puke too.
I'll puke with you.
This is the most awkward conversation. Oh my god, this is the most awkward conversation. I'll puke too. What are you talking about? If you puked on your own, you'd stand out, so I'll puke with you. That way, we'll both share half the attention. No way I'm letting anyone willing to fight for their loved ones get ostracized for puking.
They're gonna have to make fun of me too.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being serious. I mean, I'll puke for you right here, right now if you want me to.
I'll puke for you right here, right now. Tsubasa stared at me as if she were trying to figure me out. I gave her as meaningful a look as I could in return. I won't let Tsubasa go through this alone. If she gets made fun of, then so will I. I continued to meet her gaze in silence. I had a feeling that if I looked away right now, she'd close herself off again. 1 minute. Then 2. I continued to meet her gaze without even blinking. Then suddenly, her expression relaxed, as if I had got through to her.
I see. You're stupid, aren't you?
Very. Thank you for noticing. puke with me? Are you crazy? How did you get like this? It wasn't the reaction I was expecting, but I got her to smile at least. I don't know how long it's been since I had a real heart-to-heart with someone. I try my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking. I would have never imagined this. Tsubasa looks so cheerful and friendly, but underneath it all, she's actually very troubled. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. I'm sorry for asking you to fight when I didn't know everything you've been through. I had no idea how tough things had been for you. As long as you're in this school, I'll never let you feel lonely. But wait, hold on. Are you saying you see me as some kind of charity case? Should I not be? Life hasn't been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well at school, but I still had a place I felt like I could belong. A place where Tsubasa feels like she belongs, if my memory serves. Apparently her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic. Do you mean your grandpa's workshop? How did you know that? Takemaru told me. You hung out there every day, he said. Yeah, tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. So you don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place they can belong. Tsubasa's face lit up the moment she began talking about her grandpa's workshop. It must be the most important thing in the world to her. If it's anything like how Kadoa is to me, then... Do you mind sharing what it was like spending time at your grandpa's workshop? If her grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters most to her, then maybe that could be her reason to fight.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop. Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the world. I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would always cheer me up.
That's
with
enough
his belly
reminiscing.
laughs. Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too. No matter how much I messed up, he'd never kick me out. Even when his granddaughter was a good-for-nothing puker, he'd always look after me. That's what...
Your grandpa seems really nice.
Your grandpa's really nice.
Yeah, my grandpa's the nicest grandpa in the world.
Aww.
He's a royal grease
That's
monkey
so
who always
precious.
protects his granddaughter. His workshop is his castle. My dream is to one day take over his workshop. I want to protect the place that's protected me all of my life. I just want to work on machines in my grandpa's workshop forever.
Oh, dang.
I bet that dream will never come true. I'm about to get kicked out of the school or I'll die on the street anyway.
And what about fighting alongside us so you're not kicked out? Okay. Got it. Retry persuasion. Yep, and I lose points for that. I didn't know. It's hard to tell when the end of the conversation is coming. Boo. Hi Chi, how you doing?
Think about is not letting anything, but I can finally be myself. Machines are really fast. I'd get. Of course, I failed a lot. Fail at star play. No matter how much, even when his granddaughter. That's why I love his work.
Okay, there we go. This and then.
Your grandpa's really nice.
Yeah, my grandpa's the nicest. He's a royal grease monkey. My dream, I want to
Here we go.
protect the place that's protected me.
His workshop might get destroyed.
You know,
His workshop.
workshop might get destroyed.
What? Why?
Ah,
Remember what Sidei said? If we don't fight, we can't protect what matters most to us. Your friends, your families, everything you hold dear from your lives in the Tokyo residential complex. If we lose this war, all of that will be forfeit.
just lying?
Ah.
As shady as today he may have been, I don't think everything he told us was a lie. The Tokyo residential complex was attacked by tons of invaders before we were brought here. Our loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true.
So, my grandpa's workshop is in danger too?
Ah.
It's entirely possible.
No.
Tsubasa was at a loss for words. The possibility that her loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her. I took a step closer to her and stared right into her eyes.
If you want to protect your grandpa's workshop, then there's only one thing for you to do. Find the courage to fight the invaders.
But can a coward like me do that?
Oh, this music is so intense.
Don't worry. You don't have to do it alone. We'll protect what's important to you together. So just protect us in return. Come with us.
And protect what matters most to us together.
And protect what matters most to us together.
Persuasion complete! Okay, that's the tutorial persuade. Dang, that's hard.
Fighting to protect humanity, to protect my grandpa and his workshop. And someone like me, really? Do that?
Of course you can. And you don't have to do it alone. We can make it through this together.
I'm not making any promises, and I'm going to need a little more time. But I won't run from the truth or write myself off anymore. I'll think about what it is I really want and what I need to do to make it happen. Is that okay?
Sure, that sounds great.
Okay, and thanks, Takumi. And that's all for today's episode. Please take care of yourselves and have a wonderful rest of your day. Pyong!